Hey y'all. Hi. Welcome back to Deanna Talks TV. I know it has been a minute, but in Georgia, and I really think it's been like all over the US, there's been some stuff going on, some sicknesses and diseases, and it tried to catch me, but we're better. We're back now. So I am here, and you know how I flow. God, the Holy Spirit, He be giving me some downloads, and I be wanting to share them with you guys. And the thought for today, the download for today is to get out of your familiar environment to increase your productivity. So I was just reminiscing when I was a young teenage girl, my mom, she went to the Board of Education to make sure that I was not going to go to a certain high school in my city and go to a different high school. And part of the reason I was reminiscing about this is because I now am at the time where I will now be having a daughter that will be taking that same journey, and I'm kind of following in my mom's footsteps. So basically, what my mom did was there was a new school opening up in our city where we lived, and it was going to have the best teachers, the best education. And the school that I was zoned for wasn't necessarily the best school and did not have the best education, and didn't have the best teachers. And so my mom went to the Board of Education, and she fought for me to go to this new school that was going to have the best teachers and all of that, right? And I was able to go, and I completed my 4-year high school career at that particular school. Now, prior to me going to that high school, I went to the middle school that was zoned for me, and I didn't do well. I'll just be honest. I did not do well. I did not perform well. I changed. My parents raised me up a certain way, but then when I went to the school, I was was acting different, just kind of acting like the kids that were in that environment, right? And then when my mom got me into the high school, I changed again, and my grades went up, my everything, I was more productive, just everything improved when my mom put me in this better school. And so here I am as an adult, and I am experiencing this with my daughter, and I'm working on putting her in a particular type of school. And I thought to myself, that doesn't just apply with teenage children and children, that applies with adults too. I was talking to a friend of mine, and we're both in the insurance industry, and we are always discussing ways of being more productive. And one of the things that I told her was, I have to get in the office. I know this is 2025. We are at a time now where working from home is popular, and I do enjoy that option to be able to work from home if I need to. But because I work in sales, I need to be in an environment where I can get dressed up, where I can show up, and where I can be around other movers and shakers and doers to be able to create, to increase my productivity. Law of proximity is real, y'all. Law of proximity is real. And as a business owner, some of you guys that follow me, you follow me for motivation and entrepreneurship tips. You have to do what you have to do to put yourself in the best environment that will increase your productivity. Let me say that again. You have to do whatever you need to do to put yourself in an environment that is going to increase your productivity. Because let's be real, if we're not producing anything, then we're not making money, and we're not growing as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. And so that is the gem that I want to leave with you guys today is sometimes you just got to get out of your environment, your familiar environment. If it worked for me as a kid, and even as my daughter, I took her, she was going to school, and then I homeschooled her. She was going inside the building, and then I took her out to homeschool her. Her productivity, everything changed from her it changed in a positive way, let me just say that. From her confidence to her grades, like me pulling her out of a certain school where she wasn't performing well, and then taking her home and really working with her, putting her in a different environment, it changed, and it changed for the better. So if that can work for kids, what is it doing for adults? A lot of times, I'm sorry, I know we're adults, but we don't have the discipline to just go to the next level. And sometimes we don't even go to the next level because we don't even see what's possible for us. But when you're able to get out of your environment, change your environment, get out of your familiar space, you can figure out what is possible for you. You can see what is possible for you, and then you'll be able to strive for more. So if you're having some issues being productive, if you're not reaching certain goals that you want to hit, I want to challenge you to change your environment. Switch up your environment. I know there's nothing wrong with working from home. I mean, some people are more productive working from home, and if that works for you, then great. But if you're not hitting the goals that you want to see, change your environment, switch it up. Maybe do a co-working space. Maybe go out and drive to a wealthy neighborhood. I love to do things like that. Like, I love driving to wealthy neighborhoods and seeing what is attainable. And then go back to work and see if your productivity increases. So I want to leave you guys with that gem, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys on another video. Bye.